Woo, woo, woo.
That's just how we do it, and that's just how we do it, yeah, that's just how we do it.
Woo, 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 woo. Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to my second episode on taking it to the next level. Today is definitely an interesting topic. And listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. And after you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you could be notified every time I drop an episode. I have some special guests today, and we're going to be talking about, like I said, a very interesting topic. So I want to introduce Kay.
Hi, you can find me on Instagram at FWKaylee.
And Tori.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram at victoria.grace.
All right, today's episode is about thoughts on interracial dating. So I have some cards here, and this is what we're doing today. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to show you the card, and we're going to ask these interesting questions. So let's start here.
How many questions do you have?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
All right. First question, Kay. Have you had disagreements about race in the culture of the Black?
No, I don't feel like there's any like disagreements or anything in the race or the culture. I don't feel like we've ever had like arguments because of our race or culture.
Okay.
That's never what the arguments are about.
How about you, Tori?
I don't think so. Maybe sometimes because on social media, like, you know how people will just go back and forth. So like, I'll show up sometimes we may disagree. Like, I feel like you should treat people how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want another race doing that to you, then you don't do it to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just like stuff like that,
Okay.
I guess.
How do y'all overcome it? The disagreements?
We either agree to disagree, or we come to a conclusion and we're like, one of us is like, oh, like, well, you're right. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right, next question. I'm going to pick. Okay. Were you taught to dislike African Americans? So that's the next question. Were you taught, Kay, to dislike African Americans? Like, were you brought up that way?
I don't feel like I was taught to dislike them. You know? I just feel like my dad would rather me not date outside of my race, you know? But I'm not saying he's racist or anything, because he had like African American friends, and like I had an adopted cousin that was African American or is African American. So I don't feel like I was taught to dislike them, but
Okay.
you know.
How about you, Tori?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I was raised in church, and I was just always raised everybody's equal.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even realize like race was a big thing until I got older.
Okay. Next question. Let's shuffle the deck. Okay. Have you dated other races outside of the African American race? Okay.
No, I haven't. This is my first relationship, so no.
Would you consider dating a white guy?
I mean, I don't discriminate. Like, I don't have a preference. I wouldn't say like no because you're white. You know,
Okay.
it's just never been.
Are you more attracted to a white guy or a black guy?
I'd say black.
So you're more attracted to a black guy?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Tori?
What was the question?
So the question was, like,
Oh, have I?
dated outside of the African American
Yeah, I
race?
have.
Okay. Are you more attracted to a black guy, white guy, or
I don't know.
That's funny.
I don't know.
It's
I don't know. I
equal
don't
to
really have a
you?
preference.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
like,
don't.
it depends, like, how you act and stuff, like
Okay,
who you are.
Okay. As a person.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you could be an ugly person in any race. So
Right.
I don't. You could be a attractive person in any race. So it really just depends.
Right. Okay. Next question. have your family ever made comments about your relationship? So have your family ever made comments about your relationship?
No, not like bad comments. No.
Okay.
They don't say anything bad.
Not about the relationship I'm in now, but like the first black guy I ever dated, my parents were like, "Oh well, like you should date inside your race." Like I feel like that was just a thing, but then like my mom just got over it. They just got over it. But like other than that, no. I don't think any other comments.
Next question. Is it important your children know both cultures? So that's part of the question, and how to are you going to educate them on the culture? So that's the next question. So is it important that your children, when you have children, know both cultures? And how would you educate them?
Yeah, I feel like it's important for them to know both cultures. I want them to be close to like both sides of their family, you know? And how to educate them. Just talk to them and tell them about what I know. And obviously, like growing up, you figure out stuff and, you know, just talking to them. Having conversations.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's important. And how I'd educate her? Well, growing up in school, they don't teach you I learned. They don't teach you everything. Like a bunch of what they teach you about like slavery and all of that, it's not the truth. It's very far from the truth. Like they leave a lot of stuff out. So I would just make sure she knows like all of like the entire history of everything. And yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, next question. Do people stare at you in public when you and your boyfriend go out?
I feel like people definitely stare, like they give dirty looks sometimes, or you know.
How do you feel about it?
I don't really care. To each its own.
Okay. Do y'all have conversations about it?
I mean, like we might say like, look at them looking at us, but like we don't really mind. Like we don't care. You know?
Okay.
We don't know them.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, we definitely get serious. We don't really care either. Well, like Cameron does. Like he'll get mad, like why do they keep staring at us? But I'm just like, you know what? Don't mind them because they're not important. Like they really, what is them staring have to do with us?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. They're mad and we're happy. That's the difference. They don't want. I look at other people staring like they just don't. They can't see how we're happy, but like they're stuck in their own mind. Like they're stuck in their ways.
Right.
So.
All right, that's good. Okay, a few more questions. The next question is, what's your favorite part of your partner's culture? So what is your favorite part?
I feel like my favorite part is like how y'all all get together, and like when y'all get together, it's just so many people that, you know, love each other. It's just vibes.
So the loving, family-oriented vibes.
Yes.
Okay.
That.
How about you, Tori?
Same thing as Kaylee, really, like the family part, everybody's really like united, loving, no matter what. At the end of the day, family is family, and I really love that. And like, I know like I'm white, just my family's not like that. Like we don't get together, like I don't know. I feel like everybody's like more bitter to each other. Like we know if something happens, like they don't ever talk to each other again or something. I feel like the African American culture is just more loving.
And I feel like even if we do get together, it's like
it's
nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just fun. Like games will be there. Like just people know how to have fun. Like out of nothing.
Right.
Like how to create something out of nothing. Literally.
Right.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, next question. How has it affected you and your partner? Meaning, how has being in this interracial relationship affected you and your partner? Have it affected in any type of way?
I don't feel like it's affected us really, like being different races.
Okay.
I don't feel like we've had any problems. Like it hasn't affected us.
Okay.
Being different races.
I don't feel like it's affected our relationship, but I feel like I've learned a lot more about African American culture and everything. So I feel like it's affected me that, and I take things way more to like heart. That like when other people are being racist, like it really like irritates me because like like no.
Yeah. And now that you have a biracial daughter,
It
that
really
hit home.
it really does.
Yeah. All right. So
don't play with her.
So does your family accept your partner? Is the next question.
Yeah, they accept. my partner. I don't feel like they always have. Well, my dad hasn't always, but he's learned to accept it, and he doesn't mind anymore. But my family doesn't mind. We like it.
How do he like your partner? Meaning your family, do they like him?
Yeah, when they met him, they said good things about him. So yes.
How about you?
What was the question?
Does your family accept your partner?
Yeah, my mom didn't at first because she thought like it wasn't because he was black, it was because like I was just doing like, I was being a teenager, and so she blamed that on him, so she like didn't agree with the relationship. But like once she realized it wasn't him, like she loves him.
Wonderful.
The rest of my family loves him too.
I was gonna say, how do they feel about
Yeah.
him? That's good. We're down to 2 more questions.
Okay, which one?
How did y'all meet is the next question.
We met through one of my old friends and like social media. Like I knew him for a long time, but we didn't start like really talking and hanging out until he messaged me on Instagram, and then the rest is history. Yeah.
How did you guys meet, Tori?
We met through Kaylee.
Mhm.
She wanted to hang out with DJ, so she just asked if I would come along, and I didn't even know. I didn't know what he looked like or anything, so I just came, and then 3 years later,
3
have
years
a
later,
child.
and you have a baby.
And I have a goddaughter.
Okay, last question. Is this relationship right for you? Do you think this relationship is right for you, Kat?
Yeah, I feel like it's right for me.
Okay.
I like
How
it's
about
good.
you, Tori?
Yeah, we have a whole family, so I definitely think like I love the family we've created.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight and being my guest appearances tonight.
Thank you.
You're
We
welcome.
have fun.
Great.
Thanks for
Great.
inviting us.
Yes.
It got deep.
It got real
Mhm.
deep, real deep. I told you guys it's going to get deep. These are like daughters to me, so I definitely want to thank them so much for being here and giving a different perspective on interracial dating. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you have not yet, hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be notified each time I drop an episode. Thank you guys again for tuning in to Taking It to the Next Level. Love, peace, and happiness. Peace.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not a